friend. I hope all is well with you.
I think Richard is there.
Hello, Richard.
Hello, brother. How are you?
Well, I hope you had a good week.
Unfortunately, I had a Trump week, so it's
Lord.
fast and getting worse.
Yeah. Well, I hope you had a good week.
Unfortunately, I had a Trump week,
Wonderful week, brother.
so it's
Lord.
fast and getting worse.
Yeah.
Hello and welcome to the poetry reading with Shwetha A. Good morning, good afternoon, and good evening. This is your Prasanna Kumar. Welcome to the poetry reading with Shwetha A. As always, we love to have you all and listen to your poetic pearls. And let us begin with few lines of Sylvia Plath. A wonderful line, very thoughtful lines. I can never read all the books I want. I can never be all the people I want and live all the lives I want. I can never train myself in all the skills I want. And why do I want? I want to live and feel all the shades, tones, and variations of the mental and physical experience possible in my life. And I'm horribly limited. That's very true. That's being from famous, you know, poet Sylvia Plath. With those lines of hers, let us welcome Dr. Colonel Gopal Purdhani to
Yes,
share
sir.
his poetry.
Am I audible, sir?
Yes, sir. Go ahead.
I have been, in fact, singing certain Hindi poems, but today I have made up my mind to write in Punjabi and in Dogri, which is a Pahari language, which normally people don't understand, but it's a very sweet language with a lovely words and good meaning. First of all, I will recite my Punjabi poem. एक छोटी सी पंजाबी की कविता मैं पेश कर रहा हूँ। ये कविता इंसान और भगवान के बीच में राब्ता बनाती है और इसमें वो चीजें दी गई हैं जो कि रूहानी हैं, रूह से तल्लक रखती हैं, आत्मा से तल्लक रखती हैं। तो पेश करता हूँ कि मेरा लगिया चित किते होर। चित मतलब दिल, दिमाग, मन। मेरा लगिया चित किते होर, मैनू की लेना कुत्ते बिल्लियां जे पौन मचावन छोड़। मैनू की लेना जे कुत्ते बिल्लियां पे नचावन फोड़, मेरा लगिया चित किते होर। ना मैं किसी दी शक्ल पहचाना, तू है कौन मैं की जाना। पांदी मैं बस चलदे जाना, मेरा कम है पैंडे कसने, और तुरी जाना अपनी तोर, मेरा लगिया चित किते होर। कर लेना मैनू सब किनारा, सब मुझे छोड़ जाए। कर लैन मैं तू सब किनारा, ना मैं मंगदा कोई सहारा, मैनू अपना आप प्यारा, कि मैं अपना हाँ चोर। मैं अपना हाँ चोर, मेरा लगिया चित किते होर। उस पास से मेरा महरम यार, मैं दरिया के इस किनारे पर हूँ। उस पास से मेरा महरम यार, कीते कोल निभाना प्यार, मैनू करना दरिया नू पार, मेरे ऊपर नहीं हो चलदा कदे किसी दा जोर, मेरा लगिया चित किते होर। ये एक छोटी सी पंजाबी कविता थी जो रूहानी है और एक जो डोगरी कविता है, डोगरी पहाड़ी पहाड़ी लोग जो गाते हैं, लोकगीत है ये, वो पेश कर रहा हूँ। कि माड़ी अंबियां ते लगिया बूर। अम्बिया आम के पेड़, बूर का मतलब फूल। हाँ, मेरे आम के पेड़ के ऊपर फूल खिल चुके हैं, अब इनमें से फल निकलेगा। माड़ी अंबियां च लगिया बोर, तुंदे ले असें सेज सजाई, तुसी जाए बसे किते होर। जम्मू तू अखनूर दा बॉर्डर, ये एक सच्चाई है। जम्मू एक शहर है जो कि 6 महीने के लिए JNK की रियासत में बनता है। जम्मू तू अखनूर दा बॉर्डर, पेंडा किन्ना की दूर, पेंडा किन्ना बधेरा, छुट्टी लइए आजा घर, दिल नहीं लगता मेरा। छुट्टी लइए आइया घर, दिल नहीं लगता मेरा। दोसीजा कहती है, क्या है फौजिया, छुट्टी लेके आजा, मेरा दिल मुझे मजबूर करता तुझे मिलने के लिए। कि निक्के निक्के खेतें दे, पहाड़ों के ऊपर छोटे छोटे खेत होते हैं। निक्के निक्के खेतरें दे उच्चे उच्चे बन्ने, कुतै छेलियां दी कुतै छोलियां दी है खेतरी, कुतै गन्ने लम्मे लम्मे। जदों सोचिए सैर ते जाना, मैनू दिल आखदा जरूर। जदों सोचिए सैर ते जाना, दिल आखदा जरूर, कि मेरा दिल जो है मुझे मजबूर करता है, कहता है कि जरूर चलो, मस्ती मारो, इस जिंदगी को जितना भी एंजॉय कर सकते हो करो। इस जिंदगी दा की भरोसा, अज आना कल जाना। इस जिंदगी दा की भरोसा, अज आना कल जाना। अज मलाइला दिल दी मर्जी, कल ते एक बहाना। कल की जो भी बात करता है वो एक बहाना होता है। सच्चाई तो आज की है, तेरा मेरा मिलना सच्चा, बाकी सारा झूठ, मेरी अम्बियां लगे अबूर। ये कविता है जो कि मजबूर करती है एक जवान दिल को अपने दोस्त को, अपने यार को, अपने पति को बुलाने के लिए। और वो फौज में है, वो मजबूर है, अखनूर बॉर्डर पर पोस्टेड है, जो कि जम्मू से दूर नहीं, उसको बुलाती है अपने घर। नमस्कार।
बहुत खूब सर, बहुत खूब। मेनू करना दरियानु पार, need to cross
मैनू
the
करना
river,
दरिया नू पार,
need to cross the
कीते
river.
कीते कौल नमाना यार, मैनू करना दरिया नू पार।
Exactly, sir. बहुत खूब, बहुत खूब. Punjabi, that was in Punjabi language and the other native language. Please give a round of applause, my dear friends. That was Colonel Gopal Purdhani.
धन्यवाद
And
धन्यवाद
let's
धन्यवाद।
get across to Dr. Deena Padayachee, and let's hold for a minute as to what he could offer us. Could wait.
Thank you for
Minute is
the
long.
welcome. Thanks for the invitation, Prasanna, and greetings to all the lovely poets on the group. This poem I wrote many years ago when I was a young man, and yeah, it's one of those painful poems that you write when you're young, and yeah, one is faced with many challenges. And it's ironic in many ways now that I'm older. It's called The Pain of the Searching and was published in my first book of poetry called A Voice from the Cauldron many years ago. So, the pain of the searching. There are some of us forever lonely, for whom the violin always screeches discordant notes, for whom there is never the answering light in the other's thoughts, never the singing of minds, nor the clasping of hands. And we search, some of us, for those different, rare, and yes, special people whom we can look at and talk to and know that our hearts and minds and souls will but initiate a music and a love and a satisfaction, and not a horror and a revulsion and a terror and even a hate. Yes, we search, some of us, how we search for those lonely people for whom life is more than a rising of the sun or its setting. Yes, we search for those whom life has blessed with its special little insights and its exquisite little moments of beauty, sometimes all dressed in unremitting pain. Yes, we search for those for whom the tongue is not a razor, and love is like breathing, for civilized beings with caring hands and sensitive minds, those whose understanding is a thing of beauty, and yet it's a thing of a million tears and a million bleeding wounds. Thank you very much.
You always offer us a moment, think about for very much deep. Expression is always yours. Like, please give a round of applause, my dear friends, and Richard is intently listening to you as always. Very
Thank you.
powerful expressions. Please welcome our next participant who has joined for the first time on Fertile. Please welcome. Her name is Maria Evelyn Soleta from Philippines. Let's hear what she has got. So you got to read a poem, ma'am. Go ahead.
Hello, good evening, everyone. It's evening here in the Philippines. It's 9:30 in the evening. Well, I was invited to be with you this evening because I was told I will talk about someone, favorite poet. So anyway, I did prepare for that because I thought I would be giving introducing an American poet, Emily Dickinson, who is my favorite. But I have heard that most of you will be reciting their own poetry, the ones that they wrote. Is that it? We're going to read the poems that are ours tonight. All
Exactly,
right.
that is when
Yes.
said,
Okay.
and
So,
tomorrow is our program, Poets Talk About Poets. That
all
was
right.
initially said.
That is
Really.
fine because I would love to read my poetry with you tonight. Now, as an introduction, my name is Maria Evelyn, also known as Hibiscus. That's my pen name. Now, I am a mother of 4 girls, and I am from the Philippines. Well, I started writing poetry when I was 6 years old, and now I have 3 books which I already published. Let me introduce them to each one of you. Now, this is my first book. It's entitled My 20 Poems. And this is the second one. It's Finding My Heart. It's #1 in Amazon. And the third one, which these are all tangerine in color because I love bright tangerine, like the one Miss Jennifer is wearing tonight. Yeah. So anyway, I would like to tell you about a little about my poetry and why I love comparing. I mean, not really comparing because each one of us has his own. But I love the poems of Miss Emily Dickinson. And in one of in my foreword in the book, it says here, Evelyn, oh, that's me, is a very upbeat, positive writer who can compose from the point of view of a joyful and contented person. She hints at a quiet spirituality, which is important. Her poems are filled with the language of natural things, and it is refreshing to read about flowers, moonbeams, and zephyrs, accompanied by the necessary figurations that compose good poetry. That is what makes Evelyn's writing sacred. And here is one of the verses which was written by my mentor, and of course, which I wrote. Give them the day to their delights, and moonbeams to color their nights. Unroll to them heaven's blue canvas sky. Have them listen to noon's windy sighs. All right, so I would like to read a page from any of my books. It is a random page, and I would like to ask Sir Prasanna if we can give a number and that I can open it and I will read the title of the poem. Can you do that, sir?
Take 3.
What is that?
Three.
Number 3?
3. Number 3.
3. Okay, number 3. Okay. Motherhood is a very special calling to me, and I love to write about motherhood. So in number 3, all right. Sorry. Okay. All right. So random. The title is What Do I Carry in My Bag Today? This, Chanel, Tory Burch, Burberry, 9 West, Michael Kors, Versace, or these, Hermes, Prada, Coach, Givenchy, Kate Spade, Louis Vuitton, Gucci. Could be disrespect, coldness, jealousy, fear, pride, sentimentality, or could be love, gratitude, humility, wisdom, laughter, honesty. What do I carry in my bag today? The brand and its authenticity, limited edition, or imitations maybe, price tag, or the made in Italy, haughtiness, empty, yet so heavy, godliness, full, oh, so light to carry. So that's it. Thank you for listening.
Excellent, excellent. What do you carry in your bag today? Very unique way of presentation, you know. Beautiful, very beautiful. Please give a round of applause, my dear friends, and thank you for joining. And the
Thank
one
you.
which you are supposed to join is tomorrow, as usual, 9 p.m. I'll be on that. I'll be talking about your favorite poet. And please go. Let's go across to Richard.
Thank you, my friends. As always, it's an honor to be a guest of Prasanna. He's such a wonderful voice here on our planet, bringing poets together from across the globe in many tongues, in many languages, from so many hearts. Brother, you build a lot of truth, and thank you for that. I try usually to write something positive, maybe with a little wit and humor. I write a bit of a sad poem today on the state of the democracy that we used to have here in the US. I call it, and this is quoting Benjamin Franklin. He once said, when asked what form of government the founders had made, he said, a republic, if you can keep it. And I'm afraid that that's terribly, terribly true right now. So here, this is called a republic if you can keep it. They're dismantling our democracy piece by piece. I won't go into the details. I will be brief. The fox is in the henhouse. The thieves are in the bank. The kettle's all a-boil and the sharks have left the tank. They've gutted law enforcement. The spineless guard the tower. We can see the whole thing crumbling. They've grabbed the whole thing. They may have it in an hour. A republic, if you can keep it, Ben Franklin sagely quipped. Well, some of us saw it coming, that we had that satisfaction. No, we're so hip. The guardians of democracy have been bribed. They're off their game. They've thrown it over all the careerists we won't name. Polluted by the dollar, it's not like we didn't know. We were sort of optimistic. We hoped it wouldn't happen soon, you know. They went first for security. They decapitated that. Then they made the tracks for bankers. We might have predicted that. And with all the safeguards in the shreds, all law enforcement, all dispatched, they sent their teams to collect the spoils. We can see their muddy, bloody tracks. The foxes in the henhouse, the canaries at the cats at the canary. Let me guess, you're still not sure? Well, then you better go ask Larry. Impermanence is just the way we we'll hustle, come what may. Nice democracy you had there once. Too bad the bandits stole your lunch. Democracy was too boring to place close attention. The orange-faced baboon, the hungry buffoon, has busted the furniture and soiled the room. His criminal cronies, too far to many even to mention. Let's hope that the human spirit will out over these fools and knaves. Thank you, my friends. Better luck with your democracy.
You never take a back seat in expressing your, clear opinion or very short. My God. Let's Richard. Please give a round of applause, my dear friends. Let's go to Manatita. Lantern carrier.
Yes, bro. Let's just put this thing down. Thank you. The fire of your love. I gaze at your bewitching beauty, and my heart stands still. You become, as it were, my breath of breaths, where all traces of the mundane have disappeared, and I, your yellow sunflower, finds my joy blossoming in the enchanted orchard. Your smile's more radiant than sunsets on the horizon's crest. The allure of your sacred smile, way more effective than the relics of visionary seers. Your lips are sweeter than the rays of awakening dawn. You soak my being in an ocean of moons and stars, penetrating my darkness, tugging at the shadowy ways of my uncomely past, and I unfurl like butterflies do from dark cocoons, flying gleefully into the firmament of freedom. My sweet majesty, old man has died. No more the sad songs of loneliness and despair, nor the pangs of isolation and remorse. It is more than enough that we embrace, blending into the sugared melody of his ecstatic union. My fears are dissipated, my heart strong. The soul has quickened to a familiar light, once lost in transit, returning to that sweet emptiness of silence, where our hearts throb and nakedness dances to the light of love, basking in its symphonies. Not so long ago, I was scorched in my arid desert with no oasis in sight. The rage of entanglement and unworthiness, accompanied by the sisters' shame, guilt, and lack of self-esteem, all sat at my self-made banquet, feeding me the ephemeral wine of desire. Now you dance joyfully at my tavern, and the honey of thy lips is so gratifying. I feel edified in spirit and look upon you in my rhapsody, a centurion lost in an octogenarian honeymoon, praying that the fire of a love continues until the end of eternal time. Banton Carey, thank you.
As always, sir. Listening to you or hearing to you is like reading a book. Please give a round of applause, my dear friends.
Thank you, thank you.
And lines that go with it. Please welcome Dr. Jayalakshmi Shyamaprasad Patnaik. Please turn on your mic.
Thank you so much, Prasannaji, for inviting me. Actually, good evening to all poets. A happy spring to all. So today I am going to recite one of my poems recently written. The title of my poem is Flames of Love. It's a love poem. Here it goes. In my heart, still blazing flames of your eternal love, your desolation, ignited, towering in fullness of emotions, engulfing my soul. Your radiant amour illumines nocturnal murky empyrean of my passions. Your love adorns sanctum sanctorum of my soul's inner garden. You are an oasis beyond mirage of my past deserts. Your sweet smile enlivens spirit to rejoice in dream embrace. Each rising sun enlightens my love as beacon of confidence. Effulgent moon sprinkles romantic pollens while reclining in lakeside garden. It rejuvenates wings of love like fluttering avian soaring azure. Your transient separation seldom agonize, cause spring certainly follows winter. Flames of hope erupts like lava from soul's active volcanoes. Your warmth keeps me afloat while drowning in romantic whirlpool. And that is the end of my poem. Thanks for watching and listening. Thank you.
Excellent, sir. I hold, I could say, sir, Would you tell about this poem, the backstory or whatever it is? You've been writing all love poems. You become a lover. Would you like to?
Just trying to write some feelings, huh?
Yeah, but that's
Just a
lovely.
feeling.
Yeah. Please give a round of applause, my dear friends.
Thank
He's being lighter himself, always wonderful.
Thank
And Jennifer loves it. Jennifer especially loves Shyamaprasad. And now you become a lover of him. Anyways, Dr. Gangalaxmi Patnaik is up next. Who is her better? He's better off.
Good evening, everyone. I am Dr. Gangalaxmi Patnaik here to welcome the month of February. It is also the month of spring. I am admiring the month of February in this poem. The title of the poem is Tonight I Hear. Tonight I Hear. Tonight I hear clear call of the month February. Tonight I hear clear call of the month February, as though it were voice been waiting for only, as though it were voice been waiting for only. February month of love, cherish bonds that warm hearts. February month of love, cherish bonds that warm hearts. Time for Valentine's Day, for vibrant colors, fragrances. Time for Valentine's Day, for vibrant colors, fragrances. Spring is here in air that only hisses. Spring is here in air that only hisses. Frightens with the uncertain fears, but never kills. Frightens with the uncertain fears, but never kills. Like green seen on leaves, animates fragrances, aromas. Like green seen on leaves, animates fragrances, aromas. Excites throbbing heart, go faster with well moments. Excites throbbing heart, go faster with well moments. This is the end of my poem, month February. Thanks to all of you poets and also Prasanna Kumar. Thank you. A very small micro poem.
February is a month of love. I should fall in love. Excellent, ma'am. Excellent. Beautiful. Someone is asking me about this today's team. No, it's not at all. So please give a round of applause, my dear friends. Up next is Jennifer.
Hello, everybody. Prasanna, I would like to thank you for inspiring me to write another poem. Last month, you wrote a poem titled Forsake Me Forever. I saw it in our WhatsApp chat. So my poem is titled True Friend. Though you rejected me, I shall never forsake you. I respect your wish to not be intimate. Still, I will never forsake you. As the saying goes, lovers come and go, friends remain forever. I vow, as your lifelong friend, I will remain, forsaking my fleshly desires for your flesh. In your time of need, search for me when those close to you abandon you. I'll be your shoulder to lean on. My fingers will dry your tears. My ears will patiently listen to your woes. I'll be your wisdom words giver, your lonely old age caretaker. I shall never forsake you, my friend.
And definitely, you would never forsake me ever. And that's your answer to my lines. Forsake me ever. Wonderful. Jennifer, you always inspire me.
Thank you, Prasanna. Thanks for the inspiration.
Please give a round of applause, my dear friends. And please welcome Maria.
Good morning, good afternoon, good evening. Happy to be with you all. Thanks, Prasanna, for all the support to the group. Well, today I have a very simple poem, and it is dedicated to my father. Father, I miss you. Every day you on my mind. And I bring back good memories. You were a strong man, not because you're tall or fat, a man who worked hard, but in fact, you were a small man, thin and weak, though never neglected a fight to live very well. You raised your progeny with care and greed, and loved Mom always. We say God called dear ones early because he needs help to take care of his whole songs. And you, apart from us, a twinkling star in the sky, if you could still be on us, my dear and lovely father, I would have intense and blissful moments in each day of my life. Thank you very much.
Thank you, Maria. Thank you as always, Alex. I really, respect you. It's been a long time friendship for last 7 years, maybe. As you all know, you might not be knowing all. She was there with the beginning and, encouraging and supporting with her comments. And Maria
Yes,
is very consistent.
my father passed away in 1983. It's a long time, and I was 27 years when he died, and I still remember him very much. But God calls us sometime, and we have to answer the call of God. One day we'll meet again. Thank you very much.
Thank you, Maria. How next is a superstar of Indian literature, considered to be one of best poets or writers. So you all know I am referring to Santosh Bakaya, Doctor. Slow, ma'am. Slow. So let's just tap it. Just one touch.
Hello.
Yes, ma'am.
Can you hear me?
Yes,
Prasanna?
ma'am.
Okay,
Yes.
Thank you. And please don't embarrass me by calling me a superstar. All of us are stars here, and you are the biggest star. So please stop calling me a superstar. And I feel very, very embarrassed, honestly speaking. So here is my poem. I had chosen a different poem, but because all of you were talking of love, so I chose a different poem. It is based on love, and it is from my book, Songs of Belligerence. Songs of Belligerence. It was published in the year 2020. And so here it is, at Princep Ghat. The humidity clung to me like a long lost lover. The humidity clung to me like a long lost lover, refusing to let go of me, refusing to let go of me. Love-drenched couples talked in hushed whispers. Love-drenched couples talked in hushed whispers, kissing away each other's tears as the breeze just born lisped a love song of the time when things had not gone so wrong. Crickets chirped, the water spiraled. Crickets chirped, the water spiraled, flirting with my feet, swirling, unfurling, curling and uncurling, humming some more love songs. Clutching onto the boatman's helping hand, clutching onto the boatman's helping hand, I hopped into the boat like I had done years back, clinging to your reassuring hand. As the tourists in the other houseboats in the Dal Lake had waved to us warmly, The hidden band of crickets applauded. The hidden band of crickets applauded, bursting into song. The night whispered hoarsely. The night whispered hoarsely, waiting for I knew not what. My mind harked back to those idyllic days gone. My mind harked back to those idyllic days gone when some vile villain had not as yet filched that pot of gold we had found under the rainbow. When the pine trees had peered at us through exotic green eyes, and our songs had not yet trailed into sighs. The shepherd perched on the boulder, had lurched a little forward. Time trudges on. Time trudges on, pursed-lipped. I still nurse a grudge. You never said you were leaving, did you? You never said you were leaving, did you? In the silence, I still hear the notes of the songs you left unsaid. The notes of the songs you left unsaid. Remember when the raindrops lost their balance, dancing on blades of grass. I tapped your knees, and then clapped in glee, See, I have not forgotten. Have you? Thank you, Prasanna.
Yeah, that's why I call you superstar, man. That's being.
Don't.
No, you
Never do
cannot
that.
deny me that.
Nice, ma'am.
Never do that.
It's very nice to listen to you always. Sorry, Prasanna, I'm taking 1 minute time to talk to ma'am.
What
I
was
really feel, ma'am, you are an inspiration to me, especially, and I love your recitation, and I love the way you know, recite and all the topics, the way you, write. Really wonderful, ma'am, and good imagery, first of all.
Thank you so much. I'm really honored. I love to be here, and I love to interact with all of you. All of you are great poets.
Yeah,
Hats
thank
off
you.
to all of you. Great listening to you.
Nice listening to you, ma'am. Always, it's lovely to listen to you. Thank you.
Thank you. Thank you.
Thank you,
Thank you,
ma'am.
ma'am. Thank you.
Sorry, Prasanna,
So,
without permission.
no. You have.
I
Oh my God. Okay, other day the program that we intended to go on the page didn't go well, but then she rocked on, and she's a very beautiful poet with a beautiful expression. Elia Repsat.
Good day, everyone. It's bright morning here in the Virgin Islands. So I'm going to share this piece. It's called Inspiration. Welcome to my inspiration season, my time in my life where I dare to share what I've learned from others. my reflections, my indecisions, my bad decisions, my triumphs, my losses, my understanding of the importance of celebrating small wins. I feel energized when I can speak positively about another person. I got many chances and opportunities. So what legacy will I leave if I don't help to open doors for you? I don't do this for bragging rights because that's just not right. I should use my insight to light the path, to help and inspire others. It's not like I'm looking for gratification, but it is a sense of elation when I can uplift someone. So I encourage you to give your season a name and live life to the fullest every day. Spread love and support each other. Thank you.
This is what I will be talking about. Spread love and spread kindness. Decisions and indecisions. Earlier I've said, please give it up for. Yes. Thank you. Isabell VanMerlin is up next.
Oh, Prasanna. Well, good morning, everybody. It's very early here. And I have a poem. This is great about love, and I love your crickets, your bag of crickets, I must say. Sometimes I think all of us poets might be in a bag of crickets. So, and I don't mean that as a bad thing. I think it's great. So if I can, I'd like to share my poem because it's a little, oops, no, I don't know. No, let's see. Can I see this? Okay. All right, thank you. So this is a winter poem because it's raining here now and it's winter. Revere Beach. We would go to Revere Beach with Zach, who didn't need a fur coat since he was covered in one, and park on the beach side across from Bianchi's Pizza. Garlic and anchovy, please. After a few afternoons of this, they didn't look at us crazy anymore. Really, how could they? They were Italians. Too used to no-taste Americans, I guess. Back to the truck to let Zach out, always more than ready to romp and run. And this one afternoon, the beach was covered with icebergs, immobile on the sand, unbelievable shapes formed from the surf, flash frozen on the beach. Even Zach had a hard time navigating the blocks. I have a photo of them somewhere, not just in my mind. There was a time in my life, a not very long time, but very poignant, with beings that I didn't often have in my life. A partner, a dog, tenants, neighbors. Sometimes these walks on the beach were lonely and cold, even though there was a joyful dog and faithful partner. Mostly they were wonderful winter afternoons on Revere Beach with Zach and partner and pizza. Thank you.
I really give a different twist on touch you give, Isabell, I must admit, for your poems that you present. I hope everyone would agree with me. Thank you, Isabell. Thank you, for the love. And thank you for coming. We have how about Rita Chugh? Please welcome Rita Chugh. He is a senior poet and is joining after a long gap.
Hello, everyone. Good morning, good afternoon, good evening. Prasanna ji is right by saying that I have joined after a long time. Actually, I was not feeling very well. My BP used to fluctuate, and the doctor used to tell me not to participate in too many, events and all. So that is why I had to miss So many programs, I just can't tell you, virtually and otherwise also, I just couldn't. So thank you, Prasanna ji, for welcoming me. And hello, everyone. I'm glad to be here after a long, long time. Even I had my operation also, surgery last month, December, eye surgery. And there is still a little bit of pain in my eye, but still I wanted to join, because it's been long. So today, as being this Basant Panchami, I think all the Indians must be knowing about it. And outside also must have heard about Basant Panchami. So today, as it is Basant Panchami, I chose to speak on Ma Saraswati, who is today, means she's prayed today. We have offered prayers to Ma Saraswati. So this one poem I had written a long time back. I think this one was my first poem which got gold quill from Poemarium by Dr. N.K. Sharma. So, and this is my first poem even in my book, this book, Waves of Fantasy. This is the first poem I've written in this book. So I would like to start, not taking too much time, though I'm very happy to be here. So the title of my poem is Ma Saraswati, Muse of Poetry. Yearning for your blessings, Ma Saraswati. Yearning for your blessings, Ma Saraswati, O Mother Divine, Goddess of poetry, art, music, wisdom, knowledge, and learning. Goddess of poetry, art, music, wisdom, knowledge, and learning. The muse of poetry, the epitome of knowledge. Thy musical instrument, Veena, shows your expertise. O Ma Sharde, Ma Hansivahini. O Ma Sharde, Ma Hansivahini, the image of purity, sitting on the swan adorned with white sari. Sitting on the swan adorned with white sari, the river of consciousness, thy enlivened creation. The teacher of Gandharvas, the teacher of Gandharvas, the celestial musician. The rosary of crystals signifies the power of meditation. Thy rays dispel the darkness of ignorance. Thy rays dispel the darkness of ignorance. O Ma, the goddess of dawn, goddess of all poetic forms, with thy intellect, alertness, and creative powers, impart us with creativity, music, art, and knowledge. We, the children of God, seek your blessings. Thank you so much. Thank you.
Saraswati Vandana. Beautiful, man. Thank you for
Thank you so much.
sharing your works, and thank you for joining, and keep yourself well and get well soon.
Thank you so much, sir. Thank you.
Thank you. Please give a round of applause, my dear friends, and please welcome Ms. Shobha Deshpande.
नमस्कार, वनक्कम, सत श्री अकाल। आज बसंत पंचमी है। बसंत पंचमी के ऊपर मैडम जी ने बहुत ही सुंदर ढंग से बोला, सभी लोग ने अच्छा बोला। तो उनके इसमें हम एक छोटा सा कल लिखे थे, सरस्वती। अभी वही तेलुगु में लिख रही थी, हिंदी में ट्रांसलेशन कर रही थी, एकदम आप पूरा है। प्रसन्ना जी को बहुत बहुत बधाई देते हुए, सभी लोगों को हार्दिक शुभकामनाएं देते हुए बसंत पंचमी के, और शीर्षक सरस्वती। सरस्वती చదువుల తల్లి వందనములు మీకు, సరస్వతి చదువుల తల్లి అభివందనములు మీకు, జ్ఞానదాయిని వరప్రసాదిని, జ్ఞానదాయిని వరప్రసాదిని, వీణా పుస్తకధారిణి, వీణా పుస్తక ధారిణి సరస్వతి చదువుల తల్లి సరస్వతి వందనములు మీకు. వాసరవాసిని బ్రహ్మదేవ అర్ధాంగిని బాసరవాసిని బ్రహ్మదేవ అర్ధాంగిని తేజస్వరూపిణి తేజస్వరూపిణి సరస్వతి చదువుల తల్లి వందనములు మీకు అభివందనములు మీకు. అక్షరదాయిని శ్వేతవస్త్రధారిణి అక్షరదాయిని శ్వేతవస్త్రధారిణి మనోవాంఛ ఫలదాయిని మనోవాంఛ ఫలదాయిని సరస్వతి చదువుల తల్లి వందనములు మీకు అభివందనములు మీకు. గోదావర తటవాసిని వాక్చాతుర్యదాయిని గోదావరి తటవాసిని వాక్చాతుర్యదాయిని మహాకృపాకారిణి మహాకృపాకారిణి సరస్వతి చదువుల తల్లి వందనములు మీకు అభివందనములు మీకు. భక్త సంకట నివారిణి అభయహస్తధారిణి భక్త సంకట నివారిణి అభయహస్తధారిణి హంసవాహిని హంసవాహిని సరస్వతి చదువుల తల్లి వందనములు మీకు అభివందనములు మీకు అభివందనములు మీకు. धन्यवाद.
बहुत
हमारा
खूब
स्वर
मैम,
अच्छा नहीं है बट प्रयत्न गॉड के सामने.
नहीं नहीं, आपका तो बिल्कुल सुरीला है आवाज. तो
Very nice, very nice.
सरस्वती के सामने तो
I am enjoying my this one. Thank you.
Juhi ji, let me tell you, Shobha Deshpande is basically, her mother tongue is Marathi. And she
Yes.
I could sense it. I could sense it from the surname and the diction, yes.
Yeah. I'm writing 3 languages. Now I'm starting it Hindi.
My mother tongue is Marathi. I also write in 3.
कसं आहेत मग छान आहेत का?
खूप छान.
प्रसन्नाजी आपल्याला बोलावते खूप छान.
Yes, yes. Definitely.
Thank you, ma'am. Thank you. Please give a round of applause, my dear friends. That was in the language of Telugu, and it is adoration. And I want to attribute to the knowledge of goddess of knowledge, Saraswati Devi in Hindu mythology.
Today
By
is
Shobha
birthday.
Deshpande. But Basanta Panchami.
Basanta
And
Panchami.
the next, the one is coming is. I hold a high regard. Of course, everyone I hold high regard, but yes, it's special for me. So, Padma ma'am.
Hello, everyone. Good evening. Yeah, the title of the poem is The Greatest Honor. Oh dear, you flew away like a bird. You're strong with wings, I heard. Your thoughts led you to all deeds, to actions you could give heed. You honed skills from your land, loved one's weight, including sand. They brittle bones say they are old and long for the happy moments gold. You ever say the past is already dead, but without it, no present is clearly read. They sacrifice their time and energy and put your life in order and synergy. You facilitate with the medicine and the right food. Money often does not do them any good. You put them among hundreds of men. They long for your love and care when. An old age home provides shelter and care, peaceful and proud moments very rare. They need your concern, not really wealth. Your presence certainly improves their health. Thank you.
Exactly, ma'am. Exactly. The synergy of bonding is very much needed and very well presented, ma'am. Please give a round of applause, my dear friends. Please. Beautiful poem.
Thank you so much.
So next, the one who is coming is again. When I visited her home and I was, served, vibrant delicacies, and the auntie, I could say auntie, okay, that it was the endless shower of love. Yes, this is the mother of Juhi Gupte, who is going to be presenting her poem.
Thank God, Prasanna, for a simple gesture, you are, saying so many things every time. So this is how we are, right? I mean, I would come to your place, you would do the same. So yeah, so coming back to the poem, I mean, I'm enjoying my time after a long time. I'm here. Everybody has recited so well. So thank you so much. And I would again, I mean, it is Basant Panchami, and to us, it is a very important festival because it is for the goddess of wisdom. They say the legend is that she was born, and because of her, we can read, write. We are the only species who is allotted that merit to read and write. So rather worshipping, my stance, or some of you have heard me earlier, I always question or always sympathize with God rather. So I would question her, I would request her, and the poem is in Hindi, if it all it is okay. And this is from my book. The poem was written today 5 years back. It is called Amaltas Ka Aanchal, and the title was written to Basant Panchami. The entire book, collection of my poems, 50 poems, is on that. So I'd start with your permission, Prasanna. कोटि प्राणियों के बीच लेखन पठन का वर दो पायों को दे बैठी हो, छीन मत लेना किसी दिन, भूले भटके अटके सिफर है। समय कहाँ है स्याही में डूबने का, ऑटो टेक्स्ट पर सब निर्भर है। चलता है कि तर्ज पर शब्द जर्जर अशुद्ध उच्चारण, ट्रेंड में है आजकल, यो न टूटे तेरी वीणा के तार। सृजन साधना नहीं करते अब, सृजन साधना नहीं करते अब, हंस सारे पढ़े लिखे जो हैं, कौवे की कक्षा में चाल चलन सीख रहे हैं। ध्यान से सुनिएगा, सृजन साधना नहीं करते अब, हंस सारे पढ़े लिखे जो हैं, कौवे की कक्षा में चाल चलन सीख रहे हैं। आज इन ऊंची कांच की अट्टालिकाओं में बैठी मशीन हो चली है, वो अल्लड़ टोली खोलती थी रीतियों नीतियों पर। भीतर बाहर मैंने टटोला, पड़ा हो कहीं नॉन ब्रांडेड सरफरोश बसंती चोला, पड़ा हो कहीं नॉन ब्रांडेड सरफरोश बसंती चोला। पर याद होगा तुमको स्कूल की प्रार्थनाओं में, रखकर स्वरूप तुम्हारा उत्सव और सभाओं में। गीत गाए जाते थे, केसर भात पूड़ी हलवा घर घर पकाए जाते थे। शिथिल शहरी तारीखों में गौण है सादे त्योहार, वीकेंड पर नहीं आते जो ये। पीली सरसों कब देखी है, मैं लास्ट फ्यू लाइंस, अंतिम पंक्तियां की पीली सरसों कब देखी है न्यूनता से लैस सड़कों ने। हे शारदे ओढ़ा दो कोई सद्ज्ञान के गोटे बूटे वाला अमलतास का आंचल। That's my poem, Prasanna.
It's straight glow, no? It's like, yeah, beautiful. That's brilliant as well. You always get to listen and Ashpasht Ucharan. Basically happens with me. But yeah.
Yeah, I mean, that's just my humble request to the goddess to keep us all reasoning, questioning, seeking knowledge and wisdom.
We
That's
always
my request.
use this mantra, no? So this chanting that mantra, Saraswati Bijakshar. So
Yes.
by which we could, enhance this quality of, reading and uttering and all those things, the knowledge. Very well expressed and very powerful and very just like a straight blow.
It
Brilliant.
is.
Brilliant.
Thank you.
Thank you
Thank you
for
so
coming.
much. Yeah,
And,
yeah, anytime.
please give a round of applause, my dear friends. That was Juhi Gupte. Please welcome Isaac Cohen. Isaac Cohen. Isaac, please unmute your mic, please. Isaac. Isaac, please unmute your mic. I got one piece to share in between. Maybe Roopali ma'am couldn't be part of today's program. She's travel, so she's on the way. So she shared a poet written by her on the eve of Saraswati Vasanta Panchami. So I will try to read that poem. It's a bit lengthy. I hope I could justify those of lines of hers. Om Saraswati Namaha. Om, O goddess of learning, stilled in marble, the mighty lotus holds you and the primordial Veena, adorning your feet or adorning celestial swans. Your four hands grasp the book of all knowledge. The pot of water is the source of life and the rosary to count the continuity of time. You ruled my father and mother's home. I grew up with you. You were everywhere on the strings of mother's sitar, in my fingers on the tabla, in the voice of father's songs, in the tinkling anklet of sister's dancing feet, and in the colors of our painting palette. Through wood-cut figures of you on my table with my books, you watched over me, scribbled in the bangla a gift and a blessing from an old aunt. That was a long time ago. On Basant Panchami, we will bathe you with milk and turmeric and install you with a great love and ceremony. Remember how we stole yellow and white flowers from the temple compound to please you. We fill the empty ink bottle with water and milk and a bit of honey and awaited your indelible divine writing. All other mortal pens lay in it, washed clean for a new beginning. On this your day every year our soldier's father morphed into a solemn priest, ringing a tiny brass bell and uttering mantras from handwritten paper. Tong, 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 Saraswati. We laid out our books before you, fervently praying, lift us up, O Mother Goddess, get us good marks. Om, 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 Saraswati Namaha, we chanted. Our books piled at your altar, we roam at play on swings all the day. Mother dressed in red and white looked just like you, with many kinds of fruit heaped on silver plate and your favorite fruit, the green oblong bear right on the top. Trees and carts gleam with green and gold, sweet bears heralding your coming. In spring when the marigold blooms and the fragrant Hashna Hana fills the night air, you descend on the air to remind us of songs and rhythms and the music of the universe. You stir and rouse the creativity forces within us. You fill our being with love and a glimpse of heaven. Goddess Saraswati, we invoke you. Without you, we are mere pieces of clay. You perform our pran pratishtha. You make our heart beat like Shiva's damru. It's you who impregnates our restless mind. It is you who reveals the divine. Your Veena, dear celestial goddess, the harmony and the rhythm of life. Shower on us, O Mother Saraswati, your wisdom. Let the springs of your Veena string humankind together. Oh, wait. That was by Dr. Roopali Sircar, Gaur, mentor and guide, and it's a bit lengthy. Hope you liked it. That song of the goddess Saraswati. And please welcome Isaac Kohan.
Hi, dear friends, dear Kumar, dear Richard. How's it going? Buds of hope. I sprouted buds of hope in a child's earth whose family was murdered the night before. I gave him a new puppy to a compelling along his way in the world. I told him that his family will come up in his dreams. The phoenix will flap his wings. A child grew like a מה? מדבר עם חבר שלי. בהפסקה. כן. A child grew up like a lofty tree and became a doctor. How glorious to see the yield of fruit. Thank you.
Thank you, Isaac.
Yeah.
Please give a round of applause, my dear friends. That was Isaac Kohan. Please welcome Dr. Jayashri.
I am very much thankful to our Prasanna Kumar for giving me this opportunity. Today, I am coming with an English poem so that all maximum people will understand. On this beautiful day, I have climbed Mount Everest in my dreams. I am in a good mood today along with my lady love. I have seen the rising sun, the good breeze, the good climate. I am so much happy today. From Himalayas, from Mount Everest, I have seen once the other world. What I have not seen Bay of Bengal. I have not seen Hindu Ocean. I have not seen Arabian Ocean. I have seen the sea of sorrow of my sisters and brothers. I have seen the sorrow and very much disgusted mood of my unemployed youth. I have seen so much unhappiness among my sisters. So I have thought what I will enjoy when all my unemployed youth, when all my lady concerned, when all these people are so much unhappy, why should I be happy? I have come out from the ivory towers. I have come out from the dream and I have mingled with people who are suffering. I have gone to them. I have consoled them. I have also become a part of them so that I can understand their feelings, understand their sufferings, and I do some help to the people. Now I am not in a ivory towers. I am not in dreams. I have come to the real world. I have seen the sufferings of the people, and I dedicated myself to do what the best I can do to my suffering people. This is my poem, English poem, from ivory towers. From there too, I am coming to the real world. This is what each and every person has to do in their life. Don't live in ivory towers. Come to the reality. Do something which will favor the common man, which will reduce the sufferings of the common man. Thank you for giving me this opportunity, sir. Especially, I am very much happy with the fertile brains, especially to Prasanna Kumar, who is actually following me by minute to minute what I am doing, which poetry I have told, and I am very much thankful to our Prasanna Kumar ji, and I am very much thankful to all my co-writers also from different places. So Prasanna Kumar has given me an opportunity to mingle with the world itself. As I have told you, I am in the ivory towers. From ivory towers, he has brought me to the real world and made me to understand the poetry of the other people also, other countries also. Thank you, sir. Thank you very much.
Thank you, sir. It's just, how could I react? Just remain silent. Thank you for your blessings, sir. Thank you for your blessings and thanks for coming. Please welcome Miss Jayashri Ray.
Good evening. Happy Saraswati Puja. Today is Basant Panchami in our country, and wishes all of my poet, writers and friends. सबको मेरे तरफ से सरस्वती पूजा की बधाई. My poem, Bengali poem, because still in Delhi, winter season, though spring, but we have been in winter. So, my Bengali poem, a picnic, Bangla hai, Bon Bhojon. Bangla কবিতা বনভোজন. বহুদিন পরে যাই বনভোজনে প্রিয় বন্ধু, হঠাৎই দিনটা যেন নিয়ে যায় ঘুমন্ত অতীতের এক শান্ত নদী তীরে, যেখানে শৈশব ছিল আঙিনার ঘাস, কৈশোর আমিনার নিকানো উঠান, মন খারাপ করা দুপুরে নিঃসঙ্গ যৌবনের দিনমান চাইতো অলস কিছু স্বাধীনতা। স্মৃতি সঙ্গীহীন নয় অন্য কোনো মনে, গোপন জলের ভেতর রচনা করে গোপন সুখ, অবিকল খেলনার পুতুলের মুখ দেখা, ভাঙা একাকিত্বের মাঝে নিজ বাসের আমন্ত্রণ। ছন্ন ছাড়া পটুয়ার মতো দিনটিকে করি নিয়ম ভাঙা, রঙিন রঙিন খেলা সারা বেলা। প্রেম প্রীতি ভালোবাসা এই সখ্য সম্মেলন, ফিরে যাই বারবার, ফিরে যাই বারবার, ঝলমল রঙিন ফানুষের মতো যৌবনের দিনগুলির। আলগা আঁচলে নিদেন পক্ষে এই শেষ মধ্যাহ্নে সবটুকু ছুঁড়ে দিতে চাই প্রিয়, সবটুকু ছুঁড়ে দিতে চাই আমার স্মৃতিপুরে, আমার স্মৃতিপুরে, আমার স্মৃতিপুরে। চলো যাই বনভোজনে প্রিয় বন্ধু। English poem that related with this, not translation. This is the related poem with Bonbhojan, picnic. Means the spring has come. A journey with the unknown. We have successfully pushed back the life we have lived up to, And we also try to move forward to the life we dream to live unto. You must have applied all the techniques of algebra, geometry, and calculus, etc. All, and evaluate the life lived by when the question finally confronts you. Anything you are repentant about, anything you are repentant about, your journey to the unknown through the the ordinary rural pathway will never come to an end. Passage of time will let you know that you are really all alone. That you are really all alone. The lone traveler in you will the gasping of oxygen for oxygen. The journey will continue the same way it began. All the dawn of civilization, all the dawn of civilization, at the dawn of civilization, at the dawn of civilization, a journey with the unknown, we pushed back the life we have lived up to, and we also try to move forward the life to be dreamed to live unto. Thank you very much. Thank you.
Jayashree, you represent the light of which you speak, and the sweetness of your Bengali is certainly enchanting. Your smile, your composure, your flow, everything is so, so beautiful. Thank you.
Thank you. Thank you so much. Dhanyavad.
Thank you. That brings us.
Today is auspicious day. Today is Saraswati Puja, Vasant Panchami, and auspicious day to our minimum. We are living with my life exactly. So I can say life is too much valuable as age is not the factor, isn't it?
It is, yes.
Thank you.
Jai to you, Jai Shri Ramakrishna, Jai Vivekananda, Jai Shri Krishna, Jai all the great souls of Bengal.
Thank you very much.
Thank
you.
I got one piece. Let me share. Never let it stay in your mind. The hatred and greed, prejudice and small-mindedness. Never breed contempt, never breed ego of sorts. Just flow with the breeze, be light and be light. Spread your resplendence, dazzle in the glow as the others feel the shine of yours. Be a man of peace, be a human of benevolence, be a person of reliance, be compassionate, be an epitome of altruism. Thank you.
Very much. Very sweet poem. Dazzling, sparkling. And equivalent, dazzling, sparkling. Not only that, we are spark every time.
Thank you. Thank you for being on this show and on this Sunday, every Sunday, 7 p.m. And we wish you'll come again. Thank you.
Thank you.